It's Super Bowl Sunday. And everybody's favorite Super Bowl food is, of course, Soup! Hello, everybody, and welcome back to SM Soup, the #1 podcast with soup on the name. Soup in the name, but not on the brain. I'm Spencer.
I'm Shelby.
And today, we're here, hand in hand, to take you on a journey through the universe, asking and answering life's biggest questions, one of which could or could not be, waiter, how is the soup made?
Correct.
Said it at the top, Super Bowl Sunday. So I just want to quickly say everybody's going to be listening to this after the Super Bowl, obviously.
Right. But before Valentine's Day.
I just wanted to say shout out to all the people who had to endure watching a football game, who do not care about football.
Right.
I think the Super Bowl is the most ridiculous,
Yep.
event that, everybody comes together for.
Yep.
It's almost on the level of, a New Year's.
Yeah, absolutely.
Type party. And I think it's ridiculous because why does everything have to stop because, I don't know, half of the country's population cares about people throwing a ball that isn't round, and describing it with a body part that is rarely used in the sport.
You're speaking my language.
And it's, I mean, I know why people care about it. It's because it's overly violent.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it because of it.
Right.
I hate the fact that the San Francisco 49ers, fun fact, lost to the Eagles 2 weekends ago because they were on effectively their fifth string quarterback, Shelby. Fifth string. You start your year maybe with 3 quarterbacks.
Right.
How do you get to 5? Stupid. Absolutely stupid that this is something that people do. And then they don't get paid nearly enough, in my opinion. And if they get paid a lot of money, people get upset about it. But it's like they are literally damaging their bodies forever just so you can go, my team won. So fucking dumb. Anyway, fuck football. Fuck the Super Bowl.
Fuck Fedra.
I'm an Indianapolis Colts fan, despite everything I just said. I have not watched at all this year, and I will only watch if Andrew Luck comes back or we draft a quarterback who gets me as excited as Andrew Luck.
Wow. Bold take.
I also hate that the Super Bowl, because of the NFL adding a week, the Super Bowl will now always coincide with Valentine's Day.
Right.
And as a man, I just think it's so unfair that 100% of men care about the Super Bowl more than they care about their significant others. And that's what I found out last year when people were up in arms because Valentine's Day was the day after the Super Bowl.
Yes.
And Dave Portnoy of Barstool, I'm pretty sure it was him. If not, he still sucks. And the person who said this sucks too, was like, it's unfair to men. And just stop right there. Just full stop right there. That Valentine's Day is the day after the Super Bowl. How can you expect me to care about this silly day? How can you expect anybody to care about your silly fucking game? Anyway, it pisses me off. Also, the fact that we care about this game when statistically speaking, I don't know what 28 out of 30 is. I think there's 30 teams. Maybe there's 32. So 30 out of 32, statistically speaking, that many, that percentage should not fucking care because their team is not in the game.
Right.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
But it made me think about how, because I had the whole thought of today's the Super Bowl. It's so unfair to me as a man. Because now I'm expected to care 2 days later about something that's not football.
Right.
I'm losing my best friend because the football season's about to be over today.
Normally I watch the Puppy Bowl.
Also dumb. I can't stand that either. I think it's so goddamn boring and makes me want to gouge my eyes out. I think it's just so funny that men, as a man who does this, we're just so we're so fucking dramatic and act like all of our issues
are real issues.
Yeah, exactly. They're in the end of the world.
Yeah.
I for the first time heard about man flu.
Or man cold or whatever.
And I was just like, I'm sure I've done that. I mean, I used to get really bad colds.
Right.
like legitimately bad, like
Yeah.
to the point where it was like I say it was bad not because of like, oh, I just felt so sick for so long. No, it was because like I would have a cold for like 6 straight months.
Right.
Like it was stupid.
Right.
But like I know there was the time where you and I both had the flu within like a week of each other, and I feel like, I mean, you were knocked on your ass for sure, but I feel like I was being more like dramatic about it. I don't know. We all go through.
That definitely happened.
We all go through.
No, because this is how it went down. It went, oh, you're sick. To you, to me. I got sick first. And you went, oh, you're sick. You should probably like go just like rest. So I disappeared for 3 days. Basically, is how it happened. And then you got sick, and you went, don't leave me. I'm sick.
Well, no. What happened? No. Okay. No. That's technically what happened. But I only left you because I didn't want to get sick.
No, I'm totally valid.
The point was
I'm
to try
totally
not
being
to get
an
sick.
ass because I would have wanted the same thing. I would have wanted you not to be there because also, yeah, don't get sick.
Like, but
I'm
after
being
you
an
had been
ass, just
sick,
so we're
I
clear.
didn't want to be alone. Did you like being alone while you were sick?
Oh, I don't care. I'm sick. I'm useless.
Shelby, we're so codependent. I don't believe you for a goddamn second. You can try and be this like tough girl, independent, but like, come on.
When I'm sick,
Well, yeah.
Maybe bring me food and drinks. Otherwise, I'm laying, I'm watching shit, and I'm half asleep the whole time. What else is there for me to do?
But you're telling me not
I'm not
seeing
saying
me for
I
3
don't
straight
want to
days.
see a single person.
For 3 straight days, you're telling me like, yeah, it's easy.
No, I'm not saying it's fun or like it's
Yeah,
my favorite pastime.
I don't even care.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying like I'm a person who like I feel like shit. I probably don't really want to talk to anyone 80% of the time.
It's still nice to have somebody else there.
I'm not
It's still nice
arguing
to
with
like.
you. I'm just like, I know I'm a useless sack of shit in this moment, so I'm gonna go be a so I'm gonna go be a useless sack of shit over there and like just bring me food every now and then.
Whatever.
And go.
I don't like how you said that.
You go, are you feeling better? And I just go, and then you go, okay, I'll check in later.
Anyway, I heard about that for the first time and I was like, yeah, that's definitely true.
It's definitely true.
And I think some of it, I mean, don't get me wrong. Everybody, like, it's tough. You like, who really knows, right? Like, anybody can have, like, I can have a worse reaction to the flu than you do. Like, I could have like worse symptoms, right? Yeah. It's not simply like that I'm hamming it up, but it is consistent across. If you have 10 men and 10 women and they all get the same strain of the flu and have the same symptoms, the men will make it seem like they're worse. But I also think that women have a leg up on this because they deal with something once a month. Right. If I understand women's biology. Once a month, they have something that they have to deal with. Starting at the age of sometimes like 10, right? Like really young. Anymore, yeah. But like on average, 13? 14, somewhere in there, probably.
Somewhere in there, yeah. I was probably
like where 12, they have 13. Something every month that kicks their ass up and down the street.
Yeah.
So maybe they have a higher tolerance for these like things that pop up because they're like, well, this doesn't pale in comparison to the thing I just dealt with 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I guess I see that.
So I wonder if that's some of it too.
Yeah, I've brought up that point.
Whereas men, like I just exist and then I get punched in the balls and that sucks.
Right.
But then I just exist and then I get the flu and I'm like, well, this is
the worst thing I've ever had.
I just went from being normal, 100% like healthy to now operating at 85, 90%. Like it's not even that big, right? You know what I mean? But it's just like
such a difference.
I was 100% for 52 straight weeks.
Right. Yeah.
I was out here rocking it.
I will be honest, I should know more about like periods and PMS than I do, but like the way it like kind of works is like you tend to have PMS, the actual generally sucky part of it, the week leading up to your actual period, and then your period sucks, and then a lot of people have remaining like effects post period. So, but let's just even count the first two. Literally people are like, you realize that means you spend half your year in like some sort of discomfort, like pain, not feeling well, getting sick, like if you have like and that's if you just have like a bad period. Obviously it's becoming like more and more common for people to like get diagnosed with like hormonal related like illnesses and ailments. Like you spend half your year in some sort of discomfort Like I used to get sick constantly from having my period.
Like nauseous, like
nauseous.
yeah,
I'd be
yeah.
throwing
I
up.
gotcha, I
I
gotcha.
would be like, yeah,
And
in physical pain, like I like everything.
when I
you
describe
could.
sick, I normally mean like a cold.
Yeah,
So I didn't know
sorry.
if that's what you meant, or if
No,
you meant like
no, like not
yeah,
mine would
yeah, yeah, yeah.
cause
Yep.
me to have nausea. Yeah, and like thankfully not really at the moment, but like I'll still have like flare ups from time to time. And like, yeah, you spend half your fucking year in some sort of like just even like a fucking annoyance of having to deal with it.
Right.
So yeah, I guess like
So I
when
did
you have
think
a
about that.
cold, you're just kind of like, oh well, now it's affecting my breathing, which that kind of sucks. But like, hey, I'm still walking and not like feeling I'm gonna vomit at any second or like this or that.
Yeah, or
Or,
it just is on top of the thing that was already
yeah,
shitty, so you're just like whatever.
yeah,
I don't know. So I thought about that. I was like, maybe that's part of the reason.
maybe.
But
Well,
again,
also,
that doesn't, it doesn't really make up for the fact that
no.
like you're not going through anything that.
But I think it's an interesting like conversation. Well, because of how general society works in Western worlds, like we have to just keep working like nothing's wrong. You know, like most situations,
Yeah.
you just have to keep living like nothing's wrong in life.
It
Like
was
you
the whole
don't feel
thing where
bad.
like people were like pushing for
Like menstrual leave,
yeah,
where you'd get like a day or two every month, like
yeah.
on your generally like a really bad day that like you should probably just be laying down to like get a day or two a month. Yes, who someone proposed this because I think a country in France, a country in Europe, I think it was
Mm-hmm,
France,
mm-hmm.
did that where like most it's becoming like practice where the companies will give I would guess people who menstruate a day or so a month to kind of like take a day, not feel the need to like have to call in sick like every fucking month or like whatever
Here's
for
what I
whatever.
said.
And so someone made a post. I saw this on TikTok like a while ago. Someone made a post and was like, "This is just like the beginning of what we should have
Right.
because like literally like yeah,
And
people fucking just like push through it like it's nothing."
people got up in arms about it.
The
But
top
people,
comments,
men,
the top comments were men going like, "Okay, well then what do I get?"
right? And it's just
Yeah.
like, I mean,
That's not saying the person's not advocating for more sick days, more just like
right.
mental health days,
In
more
my
like
opinion, it's
we
like
need more in
it's like
general,
if
100%.
if women already need
Yeah,
this,
right.
then like yeah, we should probably just give it to like everybody,
Yeah, sure.
you know? And like I think the like allotment should just be like specifically like within the month. Like
Yeah, like
you
you
have
get
2
one or
days
two
this
days a
month. If
month.
they
Yeah,
do not carry over, they don't roll
right,
over. So
right,
you can't be a guy, especially, and have 24 days stocked up.
right.
But everybody should just have the ability to and
Well,
if anything, it sucks that like women like have to be like strategic about it, whereas a guy
yeah,
could just be on a Friday like, all right,
right,
not gonna work. So
right.
it's like, but like, do I still think like everybody should be awarded those days? Yes, because I think everybody should have more fucking days
I
to
mean,
like take off.
some companies are trying to implement like a monthly mental health day, and that's really all it would be is like a monthly, like, hey, take 2 days to like whatever you need. Fuck, get your doctor's appointments done on that day.
Right.
Like, fucking, like, do this or that. Like, have a day back to yourself because like you've already given us like how many. Like, it's fine. Like, it's gonna be
It's
okay.
crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
People get so hung up on their reality
Yeah.
that they don't just stop to think. Like it's my favorite thing about the whole like minimum wage. If it
Yeah.
gets raised, somebody's like, well, if like a burger flipper, right? They shouldn't get paid $20 an hour because then
Right.
they'd be getting paid more than me. And it's like you're so fucking close to getting it.
Right.
You're so close to exactly. Exactly. So if people are saying that like they should probably be getting paid more, we're also saying that you should be getting paid more. But you're so hung up on like the haves and the have-nots that you're just like, oh no, then I'm suddenly the poor and the low
Right.
income, and it's like you already are.
Yeah.
Like you already
We've
are.
just made it look like there's someone worse than you. And we've put
Fucking
people in worse
ridiculous.
situations than you.
$7.25 an hour.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about.
No, it's not.
And a man making $7.25 an hour is much worse than a woman making $7.25 an hour. That's just to go back to what I was saying, because men's problems are definitely much more large scale.
If I
You
am
can
to make
have a man and a woman go through the same exact fucking thing, and the man will find a way to make it seem worse for them.
well, yeah, because the man has to pay for all the woman's stuff, so I should be getting paid
So
more.
if the woman, that's true. So like the woman will like, the woman has like some disease, and the man's like, it's really hard on me. The man
Yeah.
has that same disease, and the woman's like, it's really hard on him. So anyway, Oh, love it. Love it. Dave Portnoy, go fuck yourself. Sorry, Shelby. Looks like we're never going to work with Barstool.
I won't be upset.
All right. What are we actually here to talk about? It's Valentine's Day. We want to have
It's
some fun. You're
Valentine's
wearing a sweet
Day.
shirt.
I'm wearing a sweet shirt.
If you're listening to this,
it's kind of like a sweatshirt.
if you're listening to the audio version, go check us out on our YouTube channel, which is
SM Soup Podcast.
Yikes.
Let me look.
And just watch the
swear it
video
is.
for 3 seconds at the very least to see Shelby's cute shirt that she made.
Yeah, I technically made it for Spencer.
But it's short on me.
It's short on him.
Because we're pretty sure it's a child's XL.
Yeah. We
Because
try.
The arms go to here on me. And
Yeah.
I am tall, but like I should be swimming in an XL.
Yeah, you should.
With my chicken arms.
Yeah, it is it's at SM Soup Podcast. So
there you go.
If you want to check us out on YouTube.
And you should. Because one day you want to make sure you're subscribed, because one day you never know when. But one day we might put something up that's fun, and only video people will see it, and we'll never bring it up on the podcast ever.
True. Also, if you're watching the video,
turn on the notifications
you
too.
see our background, because basically the reason this sweatshirt exists is I made Valentine's Day themed outfits for both of us this year, and I I taped eucalyptus to a sheet. I put a backdrop together and we photographed them and filmed a little TikTok, which someone said, "This is so cute, OMG."
We took so many funny pictures.
So I enjoy sewing and crafting and
like you have to
everything.
Like post a whatever it's called. You make them all the time. A carousel.
Yeah.
You have to make a carousel of all those pictures.
I do.
Because there's some really good ones.
And I love to kind of treat it like a project. It has a theme or whatever, and I make something, and then I like to document it, have a little fun photo shoot, and then I post about it and whatnot. And it's really fun whenever I make something that is for both of us, because then I'm like, hey, will you take 20 minutes and we film a stupid video and take stupid photos. And anytime we start taking stupid photos, I maybe have one idea the whole time, and then we've done it, and now it's well, now what? And then it immediately goes from, instead of showing what we're wearing or doing or whatever, it's just us being idiots in front of the camera for the next 15 minutes. And that was basically the entirety of us capturing these outfits.
I hurt my neck so bad trying to do a dumb pose.
Yes.
That I was in so much pain.
Yes.
That it brought me to my knees, and I was just going ow, 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 ow. And Shelby comes over and immediately puts her vice grip on my shoulder/neck where the pinched nerve basically was.
Yeah.
But in terms of you and I both having pinched nerves, mine was much worse than yours.
Right, of course. Of course.
All right. Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
We hate the day.
For the most part,
we hate the people. Yeah. Cupid's a
real bitch.
But let's have some fun.
Just so we're clear, from my perspective, I hate the consumerism of it.
Oh, okay.
That's why I hate Valentine's Day.
So you did want me to buy you flowers?
No, I don't need that. I think it's a fun excuse. We like to use it as an excuse to eat out or get takeout, eat something we really like, get a little bit nicer of a meal. We use it as an excuse to do something we like. I've been my social feed tends to lean very anti-consumerism, environmentalism, or just kind of intentional shopping and living. And the best way I can describe it is someone posted a video that was looking at the holiday aisles, which currently it's Valentine's Day, so they're all the teddy bears and the chocolate and the big hearts and all this shit, and they're looking at this aisle knowing it'll take almost no time for all of this to end up in a landfill, whether the year, hell, even a few weeks, who knows. It's just shit to buy for what reason? What do you do with it? I don't get it. And that's how I feel about it.
I also think the reason I hate it is roughly the same reason why I hate what Christmas is to most people. If you celebrate Christmas for religious reasons, good on you. Do whatever you want. But I would say a large majority of people don't. And it's all about gifts and all that stuff. And I just with Valentine's Day, it's the one day to show the person you love just how much they mean. It's like, well, there's 365 of those days.
Right.
Like you shouldn't be doing anything special for just one day.
I mean,
You know,
yeah,
like
definitely.
using it as an excuse to like go like, hey, let's be very specific about
Yeah.
like making sure we go out to dinner because we haven't done that in a while
Right.
or something
Right.
like that. But like the flowers, the chocolates, like you, this is a life hack. You can buy flowers
Whenever.
anytime.
Yeah.
You can buy a box of chocolates, maybe not in a heart shape, anytime.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You can buy an overly large teddy bear
Maybe don't, but yeah, you can.
anytime.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be
Right.
February.
Right. Also, I know this was a stat I read a few years ago. It probably still is the same or not far off. But
50% of marriages.
Yeah. All right. The second thing I read at that time was that Valentine's Day is like the biggest time, like biggest usage of like holiday cards in the whole year. Like the most holiday cards are sent for Valentine's Day.
I think holiday cards are just.
They're the big. If you are gonna send someone a card, fucking make it yourself, honestly. Like if you just need a card for like, oh, I'm trying to send something, like if somehow that's the mode of needing to send something, fucking fold a piece of paper in half, write something nice on it, you have yourself a card. Or fucking like buy it from someone who like made it. Like this going to like get nice Hallmark cards. I'm so over
when I
it.
get like a birthday card, and like especially if the person's not there to see me open it,
Right.
and I open it,
Right.
I read it, I maybe chuckle, and then I throw it away immediately.
Yeah, there's such
Like,
a
I'm
waste.
pissed.
There's such a waste.
And more often than not, I've started noticing people getting me the same birthday card
Yes.
that they've gotten me in the past, and
Yeah.
I'm like, you couldn't have even gotten me something new.
I hate cards.
Yeah, it's so
Hate
dumb.
them.
My mom's learned.
If you're gonna,
She goes, like we got you money or something. Used to be a check and a card in an envelope. Now it's just I'll just direct deposit it for you.
Yeah.
Like, thank you. Yes.
I will say
Yes.
the cards I keep are ones when people write like a note in it, like a heartfelt, like basically wrote a letter.
No, I
in
still throw that shit away. Fuck out of here.
Who's writing you letters in a card? Like writing it, not just like "Hi, we love you," but like
People write me letters.
I've had cards like filled with
People write
words.
me letters.
Those I've kept.
People write me letters.
Do they?
Mm-hmm.
When's the last time you've received a letter?
Christmas.
Really?
Maybe not Christmas. Right after Christmas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's more than just like love written there.
Moments like that, I can occasionally excuse the card.
Check it out. Because even
it.
still, there's like the joke or whatever,
Yeah.
or like the like sending love, and it, like that's the pre-typed message on the card, and then
Right.
underneath it, it's blah blah blah. Like if it's a note, like if they
Yeah.
wrote something out or whatever, like it's whatever.
Whatever.
Dude, what are we doing?
I don't know.
No,
We're
seriously, what are we
playing the
doing?
Newlywed Game. Talk about will we beat the odds? Will we beat? Yeah. Are we
What do we have
glass
to-
half full or glass
So
half empty?
do we? Okay, so I guess is the assumption that if we get over half of these right, we're likely set,
To
and if
make
we get under 50%, we're most likely to
Dooms?
get.
I guess. Yeah, I guess that's
Okay.
the science of the game, right?
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll be keeping track of score, as
Okay.
well as on this note writing my answers.
I
for us
will
to
just
share.
give for reference, I googled newlywed questions and a website called onefabday.com. I think they try to gear towards like event, like what to do for events for, they all seem to be mostly wedding related.
We have 50 questions. To get
This
through,
is
Shelby.
50
Enough.
questions. We're going to do rapid fire. We're going to alternate the questions.
Yeah. So 25 for me, 25 for Shelby, not 50 each.
Which means, oh my god, that's even less that we have to get right. Holy crap. Okay, should I ask you first? So what we're going to do is, look, one of us is going to ask the question. The person who is being asked, the person who asked the question is going to write their answer in their phone. And then the person who is being asked has to just like say their answer. And we're just doing like honor code because I think we'll know if we're
Well, we're gonna
lying or not.
We'll show each other.
Well, yeah.
So okay, so you're saying the person reading it is the
Like, so
person,
I'm gonna ask you the first question,
and I'm
and
writing
you're gonna
my
write.
I'm writing what me?
Yeah, wait, how are we doing this? I'm asking you the
You if you're
question.
asking the question, I'm
You're
answering.
answering it for me, aren't you? If I'm quizzing you, you have to
Okay, all
ask.
right, all
Am
right.
I thinking about that wrong?
No, that's fine if that's how we're doing it.
Is there a better way? Like genuinely, I
No,
don't know.
no, there is no better way. The other way is that you ask the question
But then I answer for you.
and I'm giving my answer
Right.
like for me, and then you're
Right.
trying to guess what my answer was. That's
Okay.
the only other option. It's
Right.
not better.
Do
It's
you
the
have a
exact same.
preference?
No, I'm just saying we need to be clear
Yeah.
about if the person asking it is the person the question is about.
Yeah, I think it makes more sense if I'm asking the question, you should have to answer it for me. Like I'm
Okay.
quizzing you on what I
So
did.
read the first question.
Question 1. What did they wear on the first date?
Okay. So it's what did Shelby wear?
What did Shelby
Because
wear
you're
on
the
the
one who
first
read the
date?
question. Okay.
What even the fuck was our first date?
That's not the question.
Good, because none of us know the answer.
Um,
I don't know.
all right. I think I have the answer.
I'm so sorry because I have the worst memory in the world. So honestly, you're at a disadvantage.
All right. So I'm gonna say what my answer was.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
I'm saying buffalo plaid and leggings, maybe jeans.
Oh my god, I said probably leggings and an oversized sweater, but it could have also been buffalo plaid.
And so wait, you said leggings?
I did say leggings.
I feel like that's a tough one.
It is a tough one because what was our first date? Like
Our
I don't
first date
know.
would have probably just been, I think, us hanging out because we
Right.
were already friends for.
Like, you know, we had days where we went into the city. Our first like going out to dinner was we went to Chili's because we had a gift card.
Was that the
I
first
think
date?
so. Like our first official, like, oh my god, let's like do something nice.
I don't know.
But like,
Also,
yeah,
it depends on what you consider a date.
I
I
know.
don't
That's what
know.
I'm saying.
I don't
We
know
didn't
if
have
we
an
ever.
official date.
Yeah, I don't know if we've ever officially had a date.
We didn't.
Like, was Friday when we went to a distillery and was that a date?
I guess.
Yeah, but was it?
No. I know. That's
I'm
why
calling it. We got it. All right.
some of these are really hard.
Next.
Go ahead. So now I'm answering for you.
Who is there? Who is Spencer's embarrassing crush?
Who is Spencer's embarrassing crush? Most embarrassing crush. Like currently or ever in life? Shit.
I don't know. I don't have too many embarrassing crushes. I feel like I'm
know.
pretty open about. I'm an
I
open
know.
book. It's
I
not like you
know.
can even get like me on like the like. Well, he finds Ryan Reynolds pretty attractive.
Well, yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm
yeah,
trying to think.
I know.
Yeah.
I
What's
do.
it?
He is. He's very attractive.
I don't. Okay. I guess I'm doing ever in life, but you can answer however you want. It doesn't matter.
I would say this is ever in life.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying the Belgian.
The Belgian. No, the correct answer is Lola Bunny.
Oh, is that embarrassing? I feel like every boy
It's.
ever.
I mean, it's.
It's kind of embarrassing.
I found a cartoon character attractive.
I
I will
thought-
say though, the new Lola Bunny, I was not irate about it. She is a boss bitch. She can look however she wants. All right, I
Yeah.
don't care about them furry titties that much.
It's okay. I found Spirit the horse like the hottest thing in the world. And I would literally tell everyone, wouldn't this horse be so hot as a human? So
And the answer is no, because Matt
Yes,
Damon's
'cause
not that hot.
I'm not saying Matt Damon. Look at
But
the
it's
horse.
his voice.
Don't listen to it. Look at the horse. Okay. Who's the better kisser? So I'm asking you between the two of us, who's the better kisser?
Right, but it's your answer.
Yeah.
Like I need to guess.
Why wouldn't I
need
say
to guess who
myself?
you're going to say. Okay, well, don't cheat, Shelby.
I'm not. How do you gauge that?
Let me know when you have your answer written.
Okay, I'm answering. You're gonna hate me. Go ahead.
I said Shelby because you said, why wouldn't I pick me?
I said we both suck.
Okay.
But we found each other.
Okay.
Question 4.
Come on, Shelby. All right. Like,
Question 4.
What's their star sign? What does that mean?
What's your
Like I'm not an Aries, but like is Aries a star sign? Yeah? Okay.
yes. Why am I blanking? Yeah.
Okay.
I think
That's
so.
what star signs mean?
Yeah.
Okay. What did I say?
You said you're a Capricorn, but you identify as a
I said I'm a
Sagittarius.
Capricorn. So, okay. Nice. All right. Next.
5. What's their weirdest quirk? What is Shelby's weirdest quirk? Quirk? Are we really gonna get through all of these? I don't know if we're gonna get through all of these.
Let me know when you're good. We can't just go silent, Shelby. Come on.
I know. I don't know.
Come on. 5, 4.
I don't. That's
3.
not gonna help.
I mean, come on. What is it? Your biggest quirk? Weirdest quirk.
Weirdest quirk.
Okay. Weirdest quirk.
I don't know if this is weird, but it's fine.
Okay, my
Good.
answer is being so goddamn quirky.
So eccentric. I said incessant need to be independent. That's not really a quirk. I couldn't come up with anything.
Also,
neither of us really had a quirk.
An incessant need to be independent. That's not a quirk. You do actually have that. It's very annoying. We're going off about Aloy being annoying about it. Well, look in the mirror much? Okay, who said I love you first?
Shelby did.
Nope, it was me. And I wrote me because it was absolutely me.
Okay.
So, great.
Who's the tidiest? Do I even have to write this?
I'm saying Shelby?
Yeah, it was Shelby.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. So we've gotten 3 right now.
Woo!
Who is the best cook?
Shelby.
Shelby.
Sweet. Who is most likely to deal with a spider?
We're not going to write it. I'm going to say it.
Well, I just didn't do my last one.
So I was going to say it's Shelby.
It's
And
Shelby.
Yeah, okay.
Question number 10.
Which Disney character am I like the most? Disney character am I like the most? I got to think about this for a sec. That's tough.
That is tough.
So it says Disney. I think to put a stipulation on it, let's cut out like Marvel.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about Marvel.
Let's just strictly go like Disney animated. Okay. Because that helps.
Yeah.
That really helps. Helps narrow it down. I don't know if it helps.
It doesn't help me at all.
Okay. I have the answer.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Spencer's most like Timon.
Close. I said the lanky demon from Hercules.
I was this close. I was literally picturing one of the demons, and I was like, ooh, I kind of want to put one of them, but that's funny.
All right.
What is Shelby's worst habit?
Shelby's worst habit. I'm gonna put 2.
That's
so
fine.
It's kind of cheating.
I don't really know. Oh, wait, I also have 2.
Okay. Let me know. Are you ready for me to answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Putting my coffee mug in the dishwasher when I'm not finished with it, or walking out of the room while we're watching something.
I put leaving the microwave on 1 second.
Yes. What was the other one?
Inability to stick to one thing, which heavily aligns with leaving the room while watching something.
Yeah. You don't pause it. That's really the biggest thing.
Because it's so annoying. I'd be pausing it every like 40 seconds.
What is their pet name for you?
What is
you? What is?
Why is this so hard for us?
What is your pet name for me?
You?
Or no, what is my pet name for you?
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think so. Okay. All right. You're good. What do you got? What did I say? What did I say my pet name for you is?
I have your top 3.
Okay. Great.
Old, Babs.
Yeah, that was an old one.
New, Schlebs.
Yep.
Never ending. You're gonna get this dumb slut.
Dumb slut. I don't call you a slut. I call you a dumb bitch all the time. I said schlubs.
Yeah.
I'm deleting it, but
Schlubs.
I said
Yeah,
schlubs.
yeah, yeah.
I call you schlubs.
Yeah. Okay. What is the thing that I'm most likely to end in jail for? Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking that correctly. What is the thing Shelby is most likely to end up in jail for? What would I end up in jail?
Let me know when you're ready for my answer.
I'm ready.
You're typing a novel.
No, I'm not.
Mine's one word.
What is it?
Murder. Because I would say you're not likely to go to jail for anything.
Well,
so,
I
like,
said tax evasion because I'm dumb. I would miss a paper and get put
that's
in
not
jail.
how it works.
But my second one was probably assault or murder.
Yeah, it'd be
In
murder
an
because you
extreme
wouldn't.
situation.
Literally, I can't think of anything you would go to jail for. So the
Right.
only thing is like the most likely thing would be that
Like something
you
awful
killed
happened.
someone.
Yeah. The most likely, I can't picture
because
anything,
you wouldn't
but
do
the most
anything.
likely
so like
is
it's
that you
just
kill
like what's like
someone.
the only like thing that you're technically capable of.
That's true, I guess. That's why I would say like assault. But yeah, same line of thought.
All right.
Sorry.
What is the thing they're most likely to go viral for? Oh, this is interesting. Let's see if you let's see if we All right. I am good whenever you have an answer. This is what you think I would most likely go viral for. Right? Like I mean that's kind of like the
Yeah.
thing. Like you have to it's not necessarily about what the real answer is. It's about what you think the other person is saying.
Right. Okay. My thing, which I said their take on Persona 5 versus all other personas, i.e., in general, some really dumb take that actually doesn't mean anything about like what you like stand for.
You think I'm most likely to go viral
Yeah.
because I said I like Persona 5?
Yeah.
Cuz what? Cuz a straight white man can't like
Well,
Persona?
no, I'm thinking like Twitter virality of like you're gonna say something so like not dumb, but just like you're just gonna say something, and then because like sometimes Twitter sucks, people are gonna be like ah,
Yeah,
and
but
you're
I
gonna
don't
go viral because
I'm not
people are
like
like
I'm not I'm a troll for sure. Like I troll people I know. I don't troll people online, but I'm definitely
Yeah.
a troll. But
Yeah.
I'm not to the point where like I'm gonna specifically post a garbage take because I know I'll get interactions.
No,
with
I
it.
know. And I'm not saying
So I don't
it's
know
a
how I would
garbage
go viral
take.
for this.
I'm saying it's a
No, I
take
know. I'm just saying like.
that doesn't mean anything in the
So you think
grand
I'm gonna go
scheme.
viral on Twitter?
Yeah.
Is what you're ultimately saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my answer and
Yeah.
the real thing is being so handsome and funny. Definitely not this podcast though. That's what I actually put.
That's so funny.
All right. What's next?
What is Shelby's favorite thing about you?
But this is what Shelby's
What would
answer
Shelby
is.
say her favorite thing is about you?
Um. All right. My guess is my personality, and by that I mean like my like humor and my comedic style.
Comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, I would say, my personality. I was trying to think of a
Yeah,
good way of saying
personality
that.
as a whole, but definitely.
Okay.
15.
No, 16. Right?
No, it was. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm sorry. 16.
What is Shelby's favorite thing about herself?
No, you're asking it.
Oh,
So
what's
what is
my
Spencer's
favorite
thing about
about
yourself?
himself? Okay. But this is what you think I'm putting.
Yeah.
Okay. I am ready. What's your guess?
I put your personality / humor or your height specifically so you can make jokes about it.
I said comedic style / height / when both lungs are working.
I was this close to also putting the lung comment, but I figured that was tied to height, so.
Yeah. All right, nice.
Okay. What is Shelby's favorite pizza topping?
Oh. Do we even need to write this?
Is this like a trick question?
Should we just say it at the same time?
Or what if we say different things? Okay.
Okay, well then, if we do say different things, we'll go one and then the other.
Okay.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Buffalo
cheese.
chicken. What's your favorite pizza topping?
Yeah, I just want more cheese. The buffalo chicken is definitely really good.
What's your favorite pizza topping?
Yeah, well, if you think about it, normally
if somebody's like, "We're getting pizza, what do you want on
it?
it?" You're gonna say, "I want cheese."
But like white pizza, the cheese is the topping.
Unreal. Unreal. Her favorite pizza topping, cheese. You fucking hate regular pizza.
Yeah.
Like, that implies just regular pizza.
I'm so sorry. That was me. What is your bra size?
So I guess you are writing what you think my answer is.
To my bra
To
size?
what I think your bra size is. Yeah. Right?
Sure. That's fine. Doesn't really make sense to do that any other way.
Hang on, sorry. Sorry, Vamp.
Vamp.
You can't just be quiet.
Sorry. I'm typing.
I'm sorry. Silence. All right. So hang on, because
Technically,
right.
I'm supposed to answer, right? You asked the question.
Yeah.
This is
You're
difficult.
writing what you think my answer is.
We're spending half the time trying to decide how to do it more than.
Yeah. Okay. Go.
Size B in the chest, grade A in my heart.
What?
I got a grade of an A in your
Oh,
heart.
like you got them nice titties.
Yeah.
Okay. I said B something. I don't know how bra sizes work. If they're supposed to be number like jeans, then B24 question mark.
Honestly, I also don't know my strap size. That is what the number is.
So there is supposed to be a number.
Yeah, I think.
But what does the range?
34. It's like 32, 34, 36.
So it just starts.
I think
in the
32
30s.
is the smallest.
Like there's no B2.
No.
That makes no sense.
It doesn't. It's because it's inches.
Oh, okay. That does make sense. All right. So B something though.
I think it's 34, 36.
Cool.
I don't even know because I don't wear real bras. What is her partner? So what is Spencer's shoe size? I'm guessing your shoe size.
Yeah, and I'm guessing what you think my shoe size is.
Hopefully I'm right.
Hang on.
Go ahead.
12.
11. What size are you?
11 and a half, 12.
Oh. Oh. Oh no, I'm so fucked.
What was the first movie you saw together?
This would have been 7 years ago. What's the first movie we saw together? Well, as a dating couple or not as a dating couple?
I'm just going with first movie we saw together.
I hope I'm not wrong. I have to answer too.
Yeah.
No,
sorry. Go. Yeah, you're good. Yep. I wrote the wrong movie, but I got it.
I hope I'm not wrong. I believe it was Lord of the Rings.
It was Horrible
Fellowship.
Bosses too.
Oh, yeah. That did predate it. My brain was thinking like what we watched, but we watched it together.
See, if I was a kind person, I knew that's where your mind would go.
Yeah.
So I should have written that. Okay.
No, it's all right. What is Shelby's favorite movie? I don't even know what my favorite movie is.
Yeah, God. Of course, this had to be the question.
Well, I know. That's why I said, like, you're at a disadvantage. I don't have straight answers to anything.
All right, so I'm guessing what you're putting as your favorite movie.
Yes.
Okay, I'm saying Spirit.
I put Lord of the Rings / How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, How to Train Your Dragon. That's on me.
Spirit, though, also. I don't have a favorite movie.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
an unfair question.
I should have just gone newer because.
No, that's an unfair question. But I do love Spirit.
All right, what would be my last meal? And is this last meal like on death row
Yeah,
or
I
last
believe,
meal?
yeah.
Okay.
That's how I'm taking it.
Yeah, well, that's how I normally take last meal as well. But
Because who knows when you're
yeah.
having your last meal?
But if you did know it was going to be your last meal, what would you want it to be? Is like a whole thing.
Right.
But I only ever answer the question with the thought of like death row.
Okay. I put, if he was doing the trick, it would be a McRib and a Shamrock Shake. Or just in general, probably ribs and mac and cheese.
Yeah,
I meant to put not ribs. I meant to put pulled pork.
Well, it's a McRib and a Shamrock Shake if we're talking death row.
Okay, yeah, I thought so.
Real quick, last meal, just to like see if we can learn something new about each other. What would yours actually be? There's like a whole thing that I think Rhett and Link, whatever their thing is. You know who Rhett and Link are?
No.
From like the internet?
No.
Really?
I've never heard of these people.
Okay. Well, they're I'd say fairly popular.
Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong.
No, I believe
you. It's not them, but they have somebody who's like on their show who's like a chef, and he has like a segment where he like asks people what if they could like have like a day's worth of meals essentially, what would it be if they knew it was going to be their last day, like to have meals, and then he cooks them all that food.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and then they like talk about it.
That's kind of sad though.
It is.
Yeah, I like
but anyway, so what, like, it's your last day. What's your last meal?
My last meal is probably a giant bowl of mac and cheese with a side of probably buffalo chicken dip. So I'm occasionally eating just the buffalo chicken dip, but I'm also putting it a little bit in my mac and cheese because I love some spicy mac and cheese.
What are you having to drink?
Probably I wouldn't normally do this with mac and cheese, but knowing that it's my last, I'd probably have like a Moscato or some kind of like white, just like really sweet wine that I'm just like chug-a-lug-lugging, you know. What would be your actual last meal, not the trick of like 2 out of season?
I'd start my day with 2 of my dad's dippy eggs.
Yeah, love.
Some sausage.
Yeah.
Breakfast sausage and some toast. Very simple.
Yeah.
But love my dad's breakfast.
Right.
I would then jump right to dinner. We're not going to go into snacks or anything. Dinner would be pulled pork sandwich, mac and cheese. Probably just so I know, like I'm doing like okay and like not trying to go out on a bad note. Probably do some like broccoli.
Oh, that's weird.
To have like a vegetable. And then for dessert, I would have what would I have for dessert? Apple pie. Gotta be apple pie. And my drink the entire day from breakfast to death would just be a steady supply of rum and cokes. Just the entire day.
God.
From the second I wake
you wouldn't even make it to dinner.
No coffee.
You wouldn't even make it to dinner. You'd be like dead. My dessert would be my family's chocolate coffee cake. I would go so hard.
Scarf it down. Enough.
Okay. I just asked you that question, right?
Yeah. No, that was me.
That was you asking. Okay.
So you needed to answer what my thing was. So, okay.
Would Shelby rather spend an evening in with you or a night out with you?
Do we even need to say
No, definitely
evening in.
Yeah, definitely evening. I don't even know if we need to write it. I feel like evening in.
Okay, you just said evening.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just because it said evening and then night.
I know,
that
but
my
still,
brain differentiated
like,
it.
in or out is the more important part.
100% in.
Okay.
Spencer.
What are you most likely to argue about? This I feel like we kind of need to. Or, do you have an answer? I have it in my head. I'm not gonna cheat.
It'd be something factual, like the recounting of an event. Or was slapping the wall in the
I was
background.
going to say our treatment of Grogu.
What?
Yeah.
We don't argue over that.
Yeah, we definitely do.
How?
Like, if you're getting upset with him, I'm constantly just like, don't be upset with him.
That's, I guess, yeah.
But
we kind of do that. But we
that would be
we
the thing that
still
we argue about.
it's not like we argue
No, I
like
know.
on like forms of like, I say punishment, but it's not like how we don't argue on like how to react to him. It's just we try like when one of us is mad, the other one tries to play like, but he's just a cat. Like we try to do that, yeah.
Your answer is probably more, yeah, right? Like
It's-
a retelling of a story and
Yes.
just like interjecting and being like, that's not how it happened.
Yes.
And it would be me doing it.
Yes.
And you'd be like, why don't you just tell the story? And I'd be like,
Yes.
no, because you're doing great.
Yeah. That's probably like the
But
biggest
just
thing we
make
fight
sure
about.
you're remembering when you're talking about the story that my problems are bigger than yours. Because I'm so tall.
All right. That's it. Question 25.
No, it's you. You're the odds.
Oh. But I just answered that question. Oh yeah, because you asked
It was my answer though.
What is Shelby's favorite flavor of potato chips?
3, 2, 1. Nacho cheese Doritos.
Is that a potato chip?
It's a chip.
Then yeah, it would be nacho cheese Doritos. I was going very literal. I'm very sorry.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say sour cream and onion. It's the only potato chip. It's the only potato chip I like. What's a potato chip though? I'm
Okay.
sorry.
I mean,
ahead.
technically, is our Doritos potato chips? Technically, no.
Right, they're tortilla
But
chips.
they're chips.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm thinking too literally.
Your favorite pizza topping cheese? Okay, we gotta stop. This is going too long.
I know.
So we got through 25.
Yeah, we got through 25.
We got through half of them. And we got, I think I missed some of these. I think we got 11 or 12 right, which is almost
Wait, we
half.
as in like each of us?
Yeah, just like across.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
like all together. No, not each of us. We didn't only get 3 wrong that entire time.
So we knew about half of
Yeah.
it, but some of those questions are really
Some
specific.
of those questions were really dumb.
Yeah,
And we
I don't know what
wasted too
I
many
don't know
time
what
with
a
some of
good
them.
question is, but like
I think like a good question is just like more like factual stuff. Like
Yeah.
what's their favorite color? Like
Yeah.
I think like questions like that are like
yeah,
like they're obvious. Like these are things you should know about each other. I feel like
Right.
that's what the Newlywed Game should be, not like
I mean I think it's
or
fun to
I think
sprinkle
like
in some.
I think the ones that were like who's the better cook?
Yeah.
Who's the better like
Yeah.
who's like more tidy?
I like
Who's-
the like
I think
last
stuff
meal
like that
thing. I like yeah.
is good because like it shows like if one like who has like the are you both on the same page or does somebody have a warped perception of things?
Right, it's just knowing a good like what's the dynamic of the
I
relationship.
think like those types of questions are good. I think what did they wear on their first date is like dumb.
unless you like just started fucking
favorite
dating.
movie is a good one though.
Yeah.
Like there's some good ones. There were some though that were like
Yeah, like most embarrassing crush. That's like hard. Like what is that?
right. If anything, it should be like who's their celebrity crush.
Yeah, that's what I honestly
what's the
thought it was
answer?
gonna be. What's your celebrity crush?
I don't know anymore.
Yeah, what is your celebrity crush? I don't know.
There's too many hot people to keep up with.
There is.
Hugh Jackman,
Yeah.
but he's not. He's not it.
He's not it. Yeah, so we know about half of the stuff about each other, which means I think
we know way more. If
No, I know,
people
I'm
could give us
joking.
like generic questions, I think we would crush it.
So I think we stand a chance of beating the odds.
What's my favorite movie?
What's your favorite movie? Secondhand Lines, growing up. What's your favorite movie of all time? Shawshank Redemption.
Why did you go secondhand line?
Because it's your comfort movie.
that was my favorite. Like I'm
It's your
sick
comfort
movie. It's not
movie.
my favorite movie.
Okay. Shawshank Redemption.
This is going back to the whole pizza thing. What's my favorite pizza topping?
Your favorite pizza topping? Probably like some kind of chicken,
We gotta go.
right?
Grogu's messing stuff
Probably
up.
some kind of chicken.
I'm not gonna answer.
Why? I have to know the answer.
It's buffalo chicken.
Okay. Because we like buffalo chicken pizza.
Well, I like
Grogu.
it because of you. He's actually eating it. All right.
Okay. Well, maybe Have a good Valentine's Day.
Next week, we are talking about...
I forget already. What do we do when we oh, the movie. The monthly media wrap up. Is that what we're doing next week?
Okay, and then the following week will
Yeah.
be a
Or we
fun
can
little...
release the other one first.
Maybe that's better because it's a little more timely.
Timeliness, yeah.
So next week is a fun little dive into something that has had a vice grip on current events.
Yep.
The following week, we'll do our media roundup,
Yep.
which at that point will be 2 or 3 weeks old.
Yep.
And then we'll be back and fresh-faced,
Mm-hmm.
and I will have a fun little game for us.
And I should be having a deep dive coming up in the near future as well.
Nice!
Woo!
I hope you guys enjoyed listening to Shelby and I talk about ourselves.
Yeah, that was chaotic.
It's like we don't normally just talk about ourselves. He said, lying. I hope you all had a great
time.
week. Hope you had fun listening to us
Yep.
talk about the things. Did we get any closer to finding out how the soup is made? No. But
That's for
it's all right.
later.
It's all about the friends you make along the way.
Truly.
And with that said, Shelby, what should they do? Call to action.
You can, one, find this podcast everywhere you stream podcasts. You can follow us on YouTube
Technically, I don't know that, but
at SM Soup Podcast on YouTube. Hang out with us. But for now, we mostly just post the video version of these. And you can follow us each on our independent socials, which I always put in the description of the podcast.
Also, if where you listen, you're able to leave us a rating or a review, it'd be greatly appreciated. Also, just be sure to share.
Yeah.
If you think somebody would like two goofballs talking about things, Shelby's so quirky, Spencer's so tall, then, you know.
We're so relatable. No?
If we're going to be relatable, we need to talk about how poor we are without actually being poor. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Oh. Well, we think we need to become not poor first.
Right.
Okay. We'll work on it. See y'all in a bit.